What's going on, guys? My name's Unknown680, and this video that I'm making for you guys today isn't really anything special. This video isn't like most of the others. All that this video will be is a very simple update video. Basically, I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time to talk to you about some of the amazing things that have happened to me over this summer, and also about the future that actually is in store for me. But before we get into anything though, I cannot thank you all enough for making this the best summer that I've ever had. It's hard to believe that so much has happened in these 2 months in terms of my life online. There have been so many awesome people that I've got to know online. I'm actually not going to be mentioning any names though, because there is that many people that I need to thank. However, all of you who are watching this video, you do know who you are, and regardless of anything, I still love you all so much. Whether it be that you joined my channel from the very beginning, somewhere in between, couple months ago, or now, I still love you all, even if you're just watching this video. So without further ado, guys, let's begin. I have had so much on my mind, and I wanted to accomplish so much on YouTube, Twitter, and Discord for the entire summer. Basically, making videos, posting, and following people, and getting started with Discord. Those are basically my 3 separate goals for each of the 3 platforms. And when the summer started, I wanted to get started on accomplishing all these goals right away. In fact, on the day that I came home for my last exam in the morning, back in the end of June, the first thing that I ever did when my summer vacation began was immediately inviting my friend over, and basically for the rest of that day he explained to me how Discord worked. As at the time I was being introduced to it, and it was really the first time that I actually had time to immerse myself in Discord. And basically we spent that whole rest of the day actually creating our very own server. And thus, that's how my Discord journey had begun. Once I got settled with the way the program worked, I figured that I would start joining several other servers and start chatting. And once I started using Discord, I quickly fell in love with it for many reasons. A couple of them being its responsiveness, cool features, capabilities, etc. Discord is an absolutely amazing program, and I started to become an active member in certain servers. So after I got settled with Discord, my next order of business was to upload a new video, and I knew exactly which video to make. And also guys, at the time, I hadn't uploaded a video in over a month because of my homework and exam preparations for the entire month of June. Also, in the middle of May, I made a promise to shout out 2 special YouTubers in my Insanity video that I uploaded on July 10th. That promise had to be delayed for so long since I made it in the middle of May, and I wanted to make sure that it was uploaded as soon as possible. However, it did take me a while to script, record, and play because it was a Geometry Dash Demon level, which is extremely difficult. And in the end, it took me almost 2 weeks to make. But regardless of how long it took, it was well worth it. It was the first video in a while that got attention and genuinely positive feedback, and thus that's how my summer got started on a positive note. From there, after I made my first video, in addition to actually beating Insanity, I decided to immerse myself in chatting on Twitter and Discord to get to know people and to start building relationships in both the Clash Royale and Geometry Dash communities. And over time, I got to meet, know, and talk to so many great people who I am now officially proud to call my online friends. This is the first time I have ever felt like I've belonged anywhere. For my entire life, every other summer before this one, I always felt alone, and I didn't really ever hang out with anybody because of certain factors like my social anxiety and my lack of common sense. I didn't really want to hang out with anybody because of these reasons. My YouTube channel didn't exist either at the time. I mean, this is the first summer where my YouTube channel actually existed since I made my channel in October. This is actually the first legitimate summer where I actually have my YouTube channel. This summer, however, changed all of that because for the first time in my life, I felt like I was doing more than just pleasing myself and wasting time. Everything that happened this summer taught me a lot, just in general, and for the rest of my life, I never want to waste time like that again. And the people who I have to thank are obviously all of you and basically YouTube. YouTube got me started with everything. YouTube is the reason why I have Twitter, and YouTube is the reason why I have Discord now. But the main reason is all of you guys, of course, because you've encouraged me and have supported me throughout every step of the way. However, though, there were a couple of bad things that happened over the summer too, whether it was regarding my uploads or problems that I've encountered on Twitter and Discord. In terms of YouTube, I've wanted to upload a lot more videos than just weekly, but sadly I couldn't even find the time to upload weekly. Whether it be the mental state that I was in at the time or family business, a lot of factors basically got in the way of videos being made. There were a lot of days where I couldn't record because of those specific reasons. And in the end, I really only uploaded 4 videos this summer. 5 if you want to count that announcement video I made. And by the way, guys, just a fun fact about that announcement video, the one that's 5 to 6 seconds long, that's the point in my summer where I felt the absolute worst about myself, and I felt like I needed to change my habits because I couldn't keep the promises and goals that I set for myself at the beginning of this summer. Check it out if you want to, if you really want to know what these new habits are, and basically my uploading schedule, and a couple of other things too for the foreseeable future. The eyes in the top right corner right there, check it out if you want to. I'm going to just move on to my Discord problems now. In regards to Discord, I think just some situations just happened. People sometimes got into fights, drama, conflicts, and that's pretty much what happened on Discord from time to time. But to be honest, it's all just a blur at this point. And honestly, who really cares? Everything bad that's happened on Discord usually never even lasts long, and things turn back to normal pretty quick. That's pretty much what I've seen this summer. At the end of the day, guys, though, it's all just a roller coaster ride of emotions at the end of the day, and we shouldn't really let those situations affect our personal lives. Because if you ever feel like you're out of place on Discord, if you ever feel like you're left out, the best thing to do is just not chat at all. I'd say go invisible and just take a break. Because no one will really know what you're up to, which is the great thing about Discord when you're chatting. People won't really ever know what you're up to, so if you want to take a break, maybe go grab some water, go outside and take a walk or something. It's entirely up to you. That's just pretty much what I'd recommend if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation on Discord. Take a break for as long as you'd like. And when you finally do decide to come back to Discord, you'll come back feeling a lot more refreshed with a lot more of a clearer mind. That's what I like to do whenever I feel upset on Discord, and I'd recommend for all of you to do the same. Trust me, it really helps you out, and it's also a really good habit to follow. But that's pretty much all I have to say in terms of that, and let's move on. Fortunately, though, things were starting to look up, though, in August, as I felt this huge weight lifted off my shoulders when I finally made that update video. I changed my habits and my mindset for the future to suit what I could handle, not what I forced myself to do. And I have felt a lot happier ever since. And the good news is, at least I got a few videos made this summer, but I think the main reason why I've been inactive on YouTube is because I've spent a lot more time just chatting with people on Twitter and Discord. I've built some extremely good relationships there, and have even gotten staff roles on quite a few servers, actually. So people actually view me as a trusted member, which is just one of the most amazing feelings you can possibly have. And actually, some good news, though, that I've actually discovered from being more active on Twitter and Discord is I've actually gotten a lot more views than I've had on the channel for a long time. Before the summer started, I usually would get around 20 to 30 views per video if I'm lucky, but we have been getting a lot more recently. I mean, if you check my YouTube channel right now, from my Insanity video until now, all of the videos that I've made have gotten more than 50 views, which is just phenomenal. Sure, it may not seem like a lot, but I've not received this much attention to my videos in a long time. Since winter, actually. And I am extremely happy that more people are liking my content and appreciating me as a person. I never thought that this would be possible. Before this summer, I've never felt like I've actually belonged anywhere. But guess who proved me wrong? The correct answer is all of you. I have each and every one of you to thank for where I am today. I have never received this much love, attention, and recognition from anyone else before. And I want all of you to know that I respect, appreciate, and love you back just as much. I will always say this in every single video because that's how much I care about you. The amount of care you show me is the amount of care that I show you. That's how I like to run my relationships. Sometimes, though, if people are in bad moods, I take the initiative to take that extra step to care about people a lot more. And that's pretty much it in terms of that. And now I need to talk to you guys about the future that's in store for me in terms of my activity across YouTube, Twitter, and Discord going into this new school year. In terms of YouTube, I'm sticking by the changes that I made in that update video. Once again, eyes in the top right corner if you want to go see it. And I will try my best to upload weekly, but there will be a few weeks in between that I might need to skip due to my lack of confidence, personal reasons, or maybe I'm just busy. Twitter, however, I'll definitely will be able to keep you up to date on all things Geometry Dash, Clash Royale, personal life, etc. So I'm going to be posting a lot on Twitter, so make sure you go check me out on Twitter. Follow me if you do have an account, and if not, you can always just click the link down in the description and go and bookmark the page, and you should still be able to view everything that I'm posting. And finally, Discord, I have no idea how active I can possibly be. I'm definitely not going to let chatting on Discord take time away from me completing my homework or anything in terms of school because it is extremely important to complete and do well. The problem with a lot of people is that they procrastinate. I'm one of those people as well. I've been kind of watching YouTube videos, being active on Twitter, and now Discord I have to add to that. I've sadly started to be on YouTube or Twitter for a couple hours as soon as I get home, and then I start my homework, and those are not good habits to have. A lot of us can improve and change our habits, and I'm especially a part of that group. You are not alone if you are a procrastinator. Anyways, guys, moving on. I may or may not be active during the week because of my school life or personal reasons, but I'll try my absolute hardest to be active on weekends. Most likely, you'll find me on Discord on weekends at some point, so if you ever want to get in contact with me, the weekends and Friday nights, of course, are the best times to do them. So please forgive me if you message me at some points and if I'm sometimes not there or don't respond to you. I just want all of you to know, though, that no one is physically or mentally capable of doing and successfully accomplishing everything. Nor should anybody be put in that position. Thankfully, though, almost everybody that I know on Discord and Twitter are very understanding people, and I am extremely grateful for that. In fact, the promises I set for myself, no one really hates on me or anything if I don't upload a video for a while. I feel like it's just a personal goal of mine, and I feel like I'm letting you guys down, when in reality, the only person I'm really letting down is myself. So I'm very grateful that you are all very understanding people. Now, in terms of why my life will get a lot busier, especially this year, is because the second year of high school, or as I like to call it, grade 10, is the first year in your life where you need to start preparing for the future. Because of the age I am right now, I'm slowly turning into a young adult, and I will soon have to start facing real-life challenges, such as maybe getting a real job, going for my driver's license actually, volunteering, and much, much more. I have no idea what the future will hold for me. Those are just a couple of things that I'm keeping in the back of my mind because I will have to face these challenges eventually, and most likely it will affect my online activity in addition to school, across all three platforms in terms of my online activity in addition to school. However, though, I will approach all things to come with a positive attitude and try my absolute hardest in everything that I do. In terms of homework, in terms of YouTube, in terms of talking to all of you guys on Twitter and Discord, I will try my absolute hardest. And if I ever do run into hard times, at the very least now, I have all of you guys to fall back on. I will always remember and be grateful for everything you've done for me and given me. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up this update video. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me. You're always the best, and don't you forget it, nor let anybody prove you wrong. You are a great person regardless what anybody thinks of you. That's a promise that I want you guys to make to me. I make a lot of promises for you, and this is the only promise that I want you guys to make for me. Promise that whenever people talk to you negatively, it does not affect your opinion of yourself. Because in life, there are going to be some people who try to bring you down and may not like you for who you are. You should focus all of your attention on the people who do care for you, because those are the people who will love you and encourage you to push on through all of the hard times you will encounter in your life. And that's pretty much the only promise that I'm asking you guys to make for me. And the last two things that I want you to do for me is, one, wish me luck in school because I'm starting it Wednesday of this week. And be sure to comment #UnknownSquad down in the comments below if you have made it to the end. And just comment in general. I want to hear from all of you because I want to know who has watched this video until the end. And I just want to know who will actually take the time to comment. I will heart every single comment that I see, and I will respond to as many as I possibly can. But one last final time, guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I promise I will talk to you guys again soon and provide more content on this channel whenever I possibly can. I hope you've all had an amazing summer. I wish you all the best in the future. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.